Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's pick a card reading, we'll be looking into what is coming in your life right now. These are going to be events and energies that you're currently aligned to. So what you can expect to attract in this time of your life. As always, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what's coming in your life in this time and what are you currently aligned to, what are you attracting. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to beautiful card number 1. You have this image here with the people holding hands, and I can't help but feel this energy of things coming full circle for you guys. It's almost like everything is coming together and falling into place, and there is this energy of freshness from your pile, right? With all of the mountains, the greenery. I'm interested to see what your cards are going to be today, but you also have the green, oops, oh my god. Okay, you have the green moonstone. I'm sorry if that was loud and it was a bit unexpected. I hope it wasn't so distracting, but let's start with your reading pile number 1. Let's see what is coming in your life in this time. So I am going to start with some tea leaves for you. And let's see what is coming in your life for pile number 1. Spirit, can you please get messages for those who felt drawn to pile number 1? What is currently coming towards them and what are they attracting in their life? Oh, you have 2 months card. Okay, let's see the months. What are the months? So we have February and we have April. Okay, so if you're seeing this right now, maybe look back on February and April and they might be significant months for you. Especially, right now we just got into May. So have you been doing something from February up until April? Maybe some of you have been working on a project or something, or maybe have been on some kind of inner transformation, maybe spiritual awakening journey. So maybe the spirit from February till April has been significant for you in some kind of way. We have dog close up with pleasure with a close friend. We also have door, opportunities are waiting for you. Oh wow. Okay, so there seems to be a new opportunity that's coming in your life. And this is going to be a really important opportunity. It's kind of making me feel like whatever you have been doing from February up until April has been preparing you for this opportunity. And I feel like your guides, your angels have been keeping a really close eye on you, pile number 1. In getting that energy for you, you have been looked at and taken care of very closely, especially in the spirit of your life. And it's almost making me feel like you were put through a preparation phase for what's coming next in your life, for this new door that's ready to open. But I feel there is a door that's opening in your life. Let's see what is behind this door. So we have the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay, so interesting. Let's see. We also have moon, changes in your life. And we have and work, achievement, and success. So look at what's behind this door. First of all, I feel like what's coming in your life is a more relaxed way of living. If some of you have been really working hard, especially in this period from February till April, I feel like there's, almost this new door opening in your life in this time. This is what's coming next. And this new door is going to bring changes for you. It's going to bring significant changes in your life. And the first thing that I'm seeing is the way that you work. It's going to be more relaxed. It's going to be more easy. There is going to be more of a flow. You won't constantly feel so exhausted, and you won't constantly feel like you're working. There seems to be this change of energies when it comes to your work and the way that you do your work. Some of you are maybe even going on a vacation and taking a trip somewhere to celebrate a success, because that's coming in as well. I feel like because you will achieve a moment of, success, achievement with what you have been working for in this period, it's like you finally get to take a break. You finally get to relax a little bit. Wow, okay, I think that's what I'm getting here for you. So what's coming in your life, pile number 1? It seems like there is an achievement and success that's going to really change things for you in your life, and the way that you work. I feel the way that you work, it's not going to be so like exhausting and demanding anymore, because I feel like you're past that phase, and there seems to be like more flow, more easy energy coming in when it comes to your work. So let's see your tarot cards. What's coming next for pile number 1, Spirit? Okay, let's get 3. So we have the Emperor with focus and stability. I feel like your career and your income is going to become much more stable. And I feel like these changes that are coming in your life are in the way of, you don't feel like you work that much anymore. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but it's going to feel like, you don't constantly have to stress or overthink about your work or plan ahead. It's almost like the Emperor is somebody who is just like the leader. Like, they know what they're doing. They've been doing this for a long time. And I kind of get this feeling of you're becoming the leader. Like, you don't really have to stress anymore about your work. It's like you can just handle it. Like, it's just a part of your nature at this point. You have been doing it. You have been doing the hard work, that it became naturally who you are. So I feel there is this energy coming in with you feeling on top of your work, with you feeling ahead, even for some of you, ahead of like your schedule or something like that. So there's a lot more stability. It seems like you're really focused here. Now we also have the Ace of Cups with happiness and abundance. So I definitely feel like if prior you kind of felt a little bit like stressed out because of all the work that you were doing, I sense that there is a more, again, lighthearted energy coming in your life, pile number 1, and you're gonna feel more happy, more joyful. It's like you feel recharged. A lot of the times the Ace of Cups is about our cup overflowing, and maybe prior you felt like a little bit tired, especially with taking a vacation here. Like, I feel like maybe you felt a little bit like you need a break, you need a recharge moment, but that's what's coming in for you. And I just sense like moving forward, you're going to have such easier time with doing your work. And a part of it is also looking at your work from a more passionate point of view. Like, I don't see you looking at your work anymore with such like, oh my God, I need to work hard, I need to put effort, I need to be dedicated and every day just do. I kind of get like you're just approaching your work with a more focused kind of mindset, and more productive, and like, let's just get this done, and then I can go relax, I can chill, I can have fun. So I definitely feel like there's also like a better work and life balance that's coming in your life here. And we also have the Empress with beauty and abundance. Wow, abundance twice. So also finances are increasing is what I'm seeing, pile number 1, which is always amazing. And the Empress is, it's like, again, that energy of like attracting and not chasing. And I definitely feel like you're stepping in such a like an amazing balance with your work, pile number 1. It's like you're not working so hard, but you're getting more. I hope that's making sense, but I don't know, it's just something about your energy and your approach, the way that you do your work, it's really changing. Maybe you're starting to do it more from a place of love and passion, and that's why it doesn't feel like you're doing so much work anymore. But again, you're getting a lot more in return than prior. Maybe some of you are in general just becoming more experienced with what you're doing, so that's why things are going to feel this way. I also feel like there is a lot of opportunities coming in because of what you have been doing prior. I don't know, there's something about this period that you were really like focused, maybe. You were looking at things maybe really closely, and that's going to pay off. Trust me, it's not for nothing. We all have that preparation stage of our life, but then there just comes a point where things start to feel so natural to us and they're just a part of our daily life. And it doesn't even feel like work anymore because it's just who we are, you know, it's just our daily life. So I do feel like that's also kind of what's coming in for you. It's like you don't feel like you're working so much and overworking yourself, but rather you're, don't get me wrong, you're focused, you're on top of your things, but somehow you feel like you don't work as much and you're getting a lot more in return, especially financially. So that's amazing. Let's see. What else is coming next for you, pile number 1, in your life? What can you expect to come next? So we do have also gateway here with the unicorn, especially with the door. I do feel like new opportunities are coming in for your work, probably because of what you have been doing prior here. Maybe you have been focused on building something here and sort of bringing up something to the ground. If you have been doing that, I feel like it's almost like now you get to savor the results of the work that you've invested prior in your past, you know? Like maybe there was a period here where you were really focused on working and sort of like, you know, setting things up for success, and now you get to enjoy almost like the fruits of your previous efforts, right? It's like you did the hard work prior, now you just get to enjoy it. Now it's almost like things are starting to work for themselves. You know, I love that, pile number 1. I really feel like you did something right here, especially in the spirit of your life. And it was not for nothing, right? Maybe in that time it felt like you're really working hard and you're trying to figure things out and just find put everything in its own place. But now, because of your dedication back then and because your investment of your energy, now things are almost like starting to run themselves. And you don't have to watch over everything so closely, which is so interesting. We also have happiness. So there is gateway and then there is happiness. So, you know, it's like the doors to happiness are opening up for you. I don't know how you have been feeling prior. I did see the 9 of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. So maybe this past period of your life, maybe this period was kind of like a bit stressful for you. It's so interesting how these 2 cards specifically came out together, because like we're just stepping into May right now. So I feel like these things are going to start to happen now for you, because like Spirit is saying, you know, February till April, this is one period. Now we're looking at the next one, and it feels like these changes will start to take place in May for you. So it's going to happen right now. And I feel like a lot of you are also just going to start to feel much happier. Prior, you might have been feeling stressed and insecure and overwhelmed even a little bit, you know, maybe because of a lot of things to do or just the intensity of a situation, whether it's going to come together, whether it's going to work out. But I feel like with, you know, you making these changes, a lot more happiness is coming in. Okay, what else is coming next in your life, pile number 1? I really feel like you did something really like right in the past. Like you set things up correctly. You didn't skip the importance of a foundation, which is so important, right? It's so important to establish a stable foundation for something so that we can build on top of it, and we're not constantly like checking, oh my god, is it gonna hold up? Is it gonna hold up? Pile things on top, you know? I really feel like you kind of just did things the way they're supposed to be done, in the correct order. And now you're going to get to like enjoy because you did that, because you didn't skip the necessary steps. We also have rain with cleansing, purification, and hydration. So we're seeing cleansing, right? Relevant to changes and things improving. And interesting with the hydration, that's about, you have the Ace of Cups, right? I mentioned something about your cup overflowing. And hydration, you know, it's what the body needs to survive. It's what almost gives moisture to the body, right? And if some of you felt a little bit like maybe you need to drink water, but if you maybe felt prior like you were neglecting yourself in some kind of way in order to make things happen, I do feel like there is a change to that as well. And with the Empress, a lot of you might even start to take better care of your body, your appearance. I am sensing that as well. Like you're starting to become more invested into your physical appearance, hydrating yourself, nurturing yourself, because you have the time to do so. I feel like now it's not even about you having the time, but it's more so like you feel like you can maybe do it now. Like you don't feel constantly like your mind is thinking about other things, so you get to focus more on yourself. But I'm definitely seeing like this better work-life balance for you, where when you're at work you're present, but then when you're off work you really tend to yourself. And probably because now you can afford to do it, maybe even right now you can allow yourself to do that. So that's amazing, pile number one. I definitely sense that there is changes coming in the way that you do your work and the way that you feel towards your work, you look at your work. And some of you maybe for a while even lost the passion for your work because you felt so stressed out about it. But now that things are kind of starting to work for themselves and they're falling into place and you don't constantly have to worry about everything so much, I feel like you're even gonna start to feel passionate about your work and what you're doing, which is naturally just going to make things even better for you. So let's get your last cards here, pile number one. What are the last messages that you need to hear right now? All right, we have the dog in the grass card here. And this is mindfulness. Take time to simply be. What can you hear? What can you see? So yeah, I definitely feel like Spirit is advising you here. It's time to, it's time to give more time to just simply being and not constantly stressing yourself out and overwhelming yourself with work. Because I see that you have been busy, and don't get me wrong, you're still going to be working moving forward, but I definitely feel like there is a more like balanced way of doing it that's coming in, because you can do it now. Like you can totally do this now. Maybe prior, I trust me, I know like there are times in our life when we just need to sort of grind it out and almost like shut up in a way, but I feel like that's changing for you now. Like that's what you have been doing prior is what I sense, and now you're kind of like, okay, like things are kind of working for themselves now. Like I can just take a seat back and enjoy my time a little bit more, right? Now we also have the inner child. Remember when you believed. Channel your inner child and be open to the magic that surrounds you. So definitely a lot of you are stepping more into like this relaxed state. Whenever I think of the inner child, it always brings me like just an energy of like feeling relaxed and at peace. And a lot of you are maybe even starting to channel more of your inner child moving forward. That will help your work even more, because the inner child is so powerful in the way that it doesn't know limitations, and it thinks of such creative solutions that the adult mind would never think of, because when we're a child, we're still not limited. We still don't know what limits are and what we can and cannot do. And the more we grow, the more we get told, oh, this and that, and we experience certain things and we take them so seriously, we carry them through our lives. So the inner child is so powerful in that way. And I feel like a lot of you are maybe even starting to connect more with your inner child, because now like you feel more at peace, you don't feel so stressed out. And this inner child is going to help you think of even more creative solutions, even more creative ideas, how to take your work even further, how to accomplish even more moving forward. So connecting with the inner child is definitely going to help you out, not only to ground and bring peace to you, but also to further your work and achievement. Now we also have the Insight card with the white owl. Perspective and intuitive, you penetrate beyond the surface. Trust your instincts. So I definitely feel like moving forward is going to be more about like just trusting yourself and trusting your instincts, pile number one. You have the insight now, you have the right perspective. Maybe prior you were kind of like building this like perspective of like your work and how things need to be done. But now I kind of feel like you got the hang of it, and you can trust your instinct now. Like you can just go with the flow now and don't like have to feel so stressed, like, oh my God, am I doing this right? Like I just kind of feel like now it's a part of you and it's a part of your instinct. So it's just going to be almost like second nature for you. And that's why there's this like there's more of a flow coming in with your work life. So I feel like that's what's coming next for you, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what's coming in your life. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys felt drawn to card number 2 with the beautiful horses here. And for your crystal, you guys have the white point stone. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. This will be your message and your reading for today. Let's see what is coming in your life in this time. What can you expect? So I'm going to start with your tea leaf cards, and we're kind of looking into the nearby future. These are things that you can start to expect. I would say to almost show up immediately because we're not looking far ahead. So let's see for pile number 2, Spirit, those who felt drawn to pile number 2, what is coming next in their life? What can they look forward to? Okay, these all came out together, so let's maybe take them. Let's see, we're just gonna trust spirits. Oh, new job / career. Okay, so this is really straightforward and quite big, I would say, pile number 2. So some of you are maybe stepping into a new job, into a new career path. Okay, that might be very specific for some of you. We have the box card with you will receive a gift. Oh, Spirit is being really specific here. Maybe this new job is going to feel like a gift for some of you because it's something that you've always wanted to do. It's almost been like a wish, and Spirit is saying, here you go, your gift is coming in now. Maybe for some of you it's your birthday month, so you might receive a gift in that kind of way. But I can't help but feel this new career, it's almost going to feel like a gift from the universe, from Spirit. Let's see. We have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Okay, interesting. We have happiness. Wow, all of the cards are so positive. Position of authority with the throne card. So it seems like this job is really going to give you a reputation of some kind, pile number 2. It's really going to, I feel, give a name to you and almost like recognition to your name. Because the throne, it's, some of you could be maybe staying in the same job but getting promoted. And it's almost like your title is changing in maybe your company or your workplace. For others of you, it could be a whole new job with a higher ranking, something that gives you more of a reputation. And this card of like time to go and have fun, I feel like this is either talking about you celebrating this new job, or for some of you this can even resonate in the way of like this new job is going to feel like you're actually having fun, like you're not even working. It's like, it's almost, you know, this energy of freedom, like you're leaving something that that almost felt like suffocating for you, and you're really going into something that you've always wanted to do. Now we also have the peacock, be aware of great pride. Okay, so with position of authority and the throne card, there comes a bit of pride. I'm not gonna lie. There comes a bit of pride. There comes a bit of, you know, a moment to yourself. So the peacock is always, you know, there to remind you, just because you're getting this position of the throne and the authority, it doesn't really make you above everyone. Again, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to be there. It's your desire, and you should totally go for it and totally feel that for yourself. But it doesn't make you anything more than the people around you. And sometimes getting that kind of position can make us feel that way, right? So it's always like grounding to see a card like this afterwards. So just like remember, right? Remember to keep grounded even after you get the opportunity. And we have shield. You need to defend yourself. So this card is about sticking up for what you believe in, right? Sticking up for what you believe is yours, right? Not lowering your standards. Because I feel like in this time, maybe when this reading finds you, this still doesn't seem like it's going to happen for you. But Spirit is saying, just defend yourself. Defend yourself from even doubting yourself. Like, that's how I'm getting the Shield card. Okay, let's see the tarot cards. What is coming next in your life, pile number 2? Oh my god, the Star card. Peace and healing. So the Star is all about a wish being granted. And I feel like this new job that's coming in your life, it's really going to feel like a wish for you. You know, with the Shield, some of you also might want to protect yourself from people who you don't resonate with, or just things that you don't resonate with anymore. Like, you might want to raise your boundaries in some kind of way. But also, I feel like you should be protecting yourself from your own doubts. In a way, that's what's coming through. So with the Star, we see that there is going to be a wish fulfilled regarding your career and your job situation right now. And I feel like this gift is almost like this new job that's coming in your life. So we also have the Fool here with adventure and potential. The Fool card is all about starting new things and beginning new things. And I feel like you're finally getting that new beginning that you have been wanting, right? That's why you have this time to go out and have fun. It's like you have been waiting for this new beginning. You have been really looking forward to this new start that's coming in for your career, because it's something you've always wanted to do. And it's like, now you get the opportunity to take the leap of faith, and you're just gonna go for it. I feel like some of you are not even thinking twice about it. You're just gonna go for it because you also see the potential in this new opportunity. I feel you can feel that you can do it. You see the potential. The Shield can also come up in the way that you are being protected right now into this. Like, I feel like whatever you're currently transitioning towards, you are protected into doing so. Now, we also have the Six of Swords with transition and insight. So you're definitely transitioning between jobs right now. Pile number 2 is what I'm feeling, like you're changing career paths in this time, and where you're headed is for the better. Trust me, Six of Swords, it's like you're aligning yourself to a better life. You're aligning yourself to a life that you will enjoy living and you feel happy about. And I feel like this new career change that you're making right now, or you're in the process of making, is going to take you to where you want to be. Now, the important thing with the Six of Swords is that you have the upper hand of your past. And the way I want to say this is, you've experienced certain lessons in the past that can help you out now. Like, maybe you have certain skills that will give you the upper hand. Maybe you had certain experiences or had to deal with situations that can give you the upper hand in what you're trying to do moving forward. So you do have something from your past that you can take with you along the way to help you out. This is just a reminder to make your journey easier. So we have the Five of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities with the Ladybug. I feel like there is a new opportunity showing up in your life as a result of your persistence, pile number 2. I feel like maybe this journey and this transition hasn't been the easiest for you, and you've had your moments of feeling like it's not going to happen, and maybe this is where you needed to defend yourself in those moments of like things not really looking like they're maybe going to change, or like this opportunity is going to come in. But the Five of Pentacles is also like about overcoming, you know, it's about persisting through that period because you know it's going to get better. And I feel like that's what you have been doing. So things are finally starting to look up for you. Pile number 2, I feel like, especially if I've been trying to change jobs and transition careers, I see that because of your persistence, there are new possibilities coming in your journey. And for the last card, we have the Shaman, which is the Hierophant with divine wisdom and spiritual power. So this is about your faith, okay? The Hierophant is about, to me, it's about faith and believing and trusting in higher source, right? We have spiritual power here. I feel like a lot of you have been really spiritually connected lately while making this transition and change, because you felt like you needed the support, right? You felt like you maybe spiritually needed some kind of support that's beyond maybe a human being or somebody who's near you. You maybe felt like you needed more than that in this time. And that's what helped you persist. I feel it's just the belief in having faith in a higher source, in a prayer maybe for some of you, or whatever it is. It's definitely have been working for you. And I feel like in this time you're going to get that new job that you have been sort of really looking forward to. So let's see what else, pile number 2. What is coming next for you? Wow, we have the diligence card. So yeah, you have been really diligent here. You have been really certain to make something happen, and that will finally pay off. And look at these 2 birds right after the other here. I'm also seeing the flow card. So there's definitely going to be more of like a flow. Prior, you maybe felt like, you know, the diligence and then the flow, they're such contrasting energies, because sometimes with diligence, we do have to push a little bit. Like we do have to just like keep going, even if it doesn't really look like it and feel right sometimes. We just have to keep going. And with the flow, I feel like there is more of a flow that's coming in for you as well. Like you're not going to feel like you have to push things so hard anymore, or, you know, like be so like determined in your mind, which is nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it can be, you know, a little bit like exhausting because we maybe don't feel like it, but we just have to like say like, no, it's gonna happen, you know. But that's paying off. I feel like your prayers have been really heard here, and they have been supported. So let's see what else is coming in for you, pile number 2. Oh, we have the broom, energy clearing and freshening. So the broom can show up in times when things are changing, and in the way of we're cleaning things up, right? We are decluttering. So there is going to be this sort of like career change for you that's coming in here, pile number 2. Now, we also have the heart with safety, comfort, and spiritual connection. So just know that you're so protected right now, pile number 2. Like I really feel there is this energy of protection coming through in this time. Be comforted, feel safe. Because you are spiritually connected right now. And I feel like you can definitely sense it. You can feel it yourself, that there is spiritual connection within you right now, that you're not alone in this. Okay, let's get your final few cards. What else do you need to hear? For pile number 2, Spirit, what are the last messages you have for them? Oh, we have the inner child. Remember when you believed, channel your inner child and be open to the magic that surrounds you. So this card is about welcoming in the inner child, which is definitely, this card also came out for pile number 1, and I was saying the same thing. And I feel like it's going to be relevant for your pile as well. But the inner child is so powerful in that way that it can really think of solutions in such creative ways. And it can think of making things happen in a much shorter amount of time that maybe the adult would, which is so, I find so fascinating, right? Because you know, when we're adults, it's really hard not to get swept in that loop of just thinking logically, because that's how we were built to survive. So maybe we will be like, oh, I want to do this, and then our mind goes, okay, so we need to do that, now we need to do that, and all of a sudden it becomes like this whole like 20-step kind of journey, whereas the child could literally be just like, okay, I want this, let's go get it. You know, because it doesn't know steps, it doesn't know limitations, it doesn't know circumstances and what can and what cannot be. So I feel like connecting with your inner child can really help you also throughout this process to make it easier, to make it more playful and almost like happen faster. Now we also have curiosity. To stay curious is to keep finding new possibilities. What are you curious about? So I definitely feel like you guys are ready for something new, like starting something new here in your life when it comes to your career. So find new possibilities around you. Look around you, because I feel like there's plenty of them right now. Plenty of things that you can be doing. Now we have nurturing, watching the ducks. Helping things grow is so rewarding, whether it's a garden, an idea, or a tiny child. What can you nurture? Wow, so look around you, you know, look around you and you might find something that you can invest your time and energy into right now that can help that grow. I feel like right now Spirit is saying to focus on growing something, focus on getting something started. Even for some of you, maybe you want to start a business, maybe that's your wish, that's your dream. Yeah, there has been something that you want to start as well, even independently and on your own. Do so. And it doesn't have to be such a rush decision of like, okay, I'm quitting everything, I'm starting this. It can be also like, you know, like you can do both things simultaneously. So if you've always had a dream of doing something and you've wanted to start it, I feel like this is the time to do it as well. Start to grow it, find the idea because it's currently available to you and start growing it. So I feel like with that, that's what I have for your reading today, pile number 2. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about what's coming next in your life. So pile number 3, for your card today, you guys feel drawn to this beautiful card right here. We have the person opening the book. And for your crystal, you guys have the yellow star. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. This will be your message about what's coming next in your life, what you can expect, what are you currently aligned to attracting. So let's start with some tea leaves here and let's see what is coming in for you. For pile number 3, Spirit, and those who felt drawn to pile number 3, what's coming next in their life? Can we please get the messages? For those who felt drawn to this pile, I feel this one wanting to come out for you. Okay, maybe these two as well. Let's start with 4. Oh, we have ladder, climbing towards success. So I feel like you are going upwards, pile number 3. There seems to be a period of your life approaching where things start to move up. We also have the well with family wishes come true. I also feel like there is this energy I'm getting for you of like you going upwards in life and your family being really proud of you for doing so. It's like maybe you're starting to achieve things that your family or your previous ancestors have never reached before. And you're going to be the one who like breaks the cycle of your family. Like, I don't know, I'm getting that energy from you. It's like Spirit is saying to me, you're a cycle breaker. You're the one who's going to make it the biggest out of your family so far, and your family will really watch you make this happen in front of their eyes, and they will be really proud of you. So that's kind of the message that's coming through for me. I feel like that's very specific to some of you. We also have tulip with great passion. We have horseshoe with good luck. Okay, we also have crown, honor and respect will come to you. Makes a lot of sense with the ladder, right? The crown, so maybe there's like some kind of career promotion that's coming in for you. I'm kind of feeling that, like career promotion, a spike in your career, you elevating, moving upwards, or getting an opportunity that's taking you further along. But with good luck, you know, maybe this is gonna feel like you're getting lucky in something, like you're the chosen one for something. We also have bread with period of prosperity and abundance. So what are you currently aligned to, pile number 3? I feel like it's definitely a period that will bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance, and this could come in a way of your career taking off, your promotion, maybe things starting to get better for your business if you have so. Maybe you're getting discovered and that's giving you an opportunity. But I definitely sense that there is a spirit coming in your life where you have the opportunity to move up and to elevate your career path, to go further than your family has ever been, you know? And this is something that's really going to make them proud of you. I definitely feel like a lot of you will be supported by your family or by your community, by your friends even. So let's get the tarot cards. What is this about exactly? For those who felt drawn to pile number 3, Spirit, what do they need to know more about what's coming next? Okay, we have the Knight of Feathers, action and focus. So some of you might receive a form of communication about this. I do feel like that. I do sense this energy of another person here who is almost giving you the opportunity to do this. Now, this can be a boss, it can be somebody that you're waiting on, maybe even graduating from college for some of you. Maybe people in your family haven't done that before and you're the first one graduating from a college. So I'm seeing this kind of energy forming around you, pile number 3 in this time. There is a form of communication that's approaching you regarding this right now though, so you might hear about that quite soon. Again, this reading is for the nearby future, so just expect this to happen within the next maybe few days or weeks. Now we have the Hermit card with contemplation and wisdom. We also have 6 of Cups with sentiment and joy. Interesting. 6 of Cups is all about, you know, nostalgia, feeling nostalgic, our childhood. I feel like for you, pile number 3, you're such like a dedicated person who wants to strive for success. And maybe you're somebody who has sacrificed even a lot of their social life to get to this stage. Like, I definitely feel with the Hermit, maybe you've been feeling like you have been just really focusing on self-development or developing your career or your job, that you haven't really had the time to experience the most social life as maybe people your age or people like other people in your life. But this is maybe a sacrifice that you chose to take because you kind of felt it was necessary for you. I do feel like with the 6 of Cups though, a lot of you will start to have a much easier time moving forward. And it's almost like you're starting to even have more time to be social and to hang out with people, maybe even reunite with certain people from your childhood. Now we also have the Ace of Wands with creative force and confidence. So Ace of Wands is a time of inspiration, is a time of new beginnings, and a time when we're almost like burning with desire, with passion, right? You do have great passion here. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is this very inspiring period now that's coming in your life with things taking off and you starting to feel more free in your energy. Things are going to feel more natural for you and more creative, there's going to be more of a spark in what you're doing. And I feel like a lot of people will benefit from this. Maybe you're in a creative field, maybe you do creative work, and if you do so, I also feel like there's a lot more ideas that are coming in your life that will help you elevate this even further on. So if some of you are maybe an artist, a writer, doing something creative, I definitely feel like this next phase of your life is going to benefit that as well. So let's see what else, pile number 3. What is coming next for you? Oh, gateway. So there seems to be a new opportunity opening, a new door opening. Know that you're protected in this time. We have action. Okay, so you're definitely starting to feel ready to take action now. And if some of you have been working on something behind the scenes, I do kind of feel like you're ready to come forward with it as well and be more out there. Like the Hermit also a lot of times can come up when we're doing things behind the scenes, maybe even in secret, not telling our friends and family about it. But I also feel like if maybe you have been working on a creative project behind the scenes, you're starting to feel more assured and ready in yourself to come forward with that to the people around you and starting to take more action towards that publicly, which is what's going to bring you the recognition. We also have happiness. So I feel like there's definitely, the more action you take, the happier you will be, is also what Spirit wants to say. I do feel like there is more happiness coming in for you next, and you just having a more free, happy time with doing the things that make you feel happy. And I feel like a lot of this happiness is also coming from your freedom of action, is also coming from your freedom of expression, and not constantly feeling like you're doing things in secret and you're hiding things, and maybe you feel insecure about sharing your work. But with the courage that you're getting to almost be more open and public about this, I feel like the happier you will feel, the more free you will feel. So there's that as well. Like a lot of you, if you have been really secretive with your work and your projects, I feel like that's also something that's changing for you. hope this is in focus here. I'm not really sure, I can't see. So let's see what else. Pile number 3. What's coming next for you in your life? We have mushroom, recycling, breaking down problems. Okay, so a lot of problems are going away from your life. Maybe you have been feeling like there have been things getting in the way of you climbing towards success. And if that's you, that's going away. So you're definitely sort of breaking down problems. You know, action, if you have been feeling like things have been preventing you from taking action or going any further than where you have been currently, I feel like that's also breaking down. So there is going to be almost like this energy of things that have been getting in your way are breaking down, and they're no longer in your way. They're no longer preventing your action. Like, you know, especially with the gateway, it's an energy of doors opening in your life. Doors opening especially to taking action. So there seems to be more movement coming in your life especially. Then we have the moth with mystery, concealment, and illusion. All right, so the moth energy, concealment. I feel like a lot of you have been kind of into hiding and not being so like straightforward with the things that you have been doing here. Yeah, it's like this energy of like doing things mysteriously behind people's back. And again, not in a bad way, but maybe in just like a way you weren't ready to show it to everyone. Maybe in a way of you weren't ready to say it to everyone. Maybe you have been searching for job opportunities in secret or applying to colleges in secret, and now all of a sudden you get to say to your family, hey, I have this opportunity, right? But maybe you just wanted to keep it a secret to make it more peaceful for you. And if some of you resonate with this message, you're coming to a point where you will be able to share the news with others as well. So let's get your last few message cards here, pile number 3. What is coming next in your life and what do you need to hear about this? Oh, discovery. Look at your world with fresh eyes. Notice and enjoy the little things. I feel like this makes a lot of sense with happiness. A lot of you are going to start to be able to find happiness in the smaller things in life. And I know like sometimes when we get so obsessed with climbing the ladder, right, and achieving things, which is maybe what you're currently aiming for, we tend to like really lose sight of the small things. And I find that we tend to get frustrated more easily because we're so focused on like that one giant thing that we just completely like eliminate the small things that are happening around us like every day. Like the, you know, even when somebody says hello or like holds the door for us, we start to ignore those things. And we have to realize that like just acknowledging those things just ultimately puts us in like such a better mood and just makes our day go by such better. So start acknowledging also the small things. Like if you find yourself getting a little bit frustrated at times, like just acknowledging the small good things. I'm not saying that they're gonna like completely change your situation, right? And they're gonna completely get you to where you want to be. But having a positive day makes the whole difference, because again, it's all about our perspective. And the more we're positive, the more we're open to noticing the opportunities around us. The more optimistic we are, the more likely we are to see the good things that are around us. And try to focus on that, right? If you haven't maybe finding yourself like feeling frustrated a little bit lately, finding the happiness in the small thing or just acknowledging them, right, at least, can really shift the mood of the day, can really shift the mood of the week, the month, the year. So it's definitely like a mindset to keep. Now we also have gentleness. Gentleness brings us closer to each other. How can you connect and bond? So maybe there are people in your life that you want to connect with more. Maybe you have been feeling a little bit distant from your friends and family. Yeah, I did get that message of like some of you have been maybe even distancing yourself because you have been wanting to focus on your work. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's maybe that has been your priority, but maybe bringing that gentle touch is also what's going to make things happen even faster for you, or in a better way. We have simple pleasures. Wow, Spirit is really wanting to like bring your attention towards the small things in life. have a tasty treat, enjoy life's simple pleasures to the full. So maybe some of you have been really like forgetting to enjoy the simple things in life. And again, like I understand we're all humans and we sometimes just tend to get so attached to those big goals that we really forget about, you know, the piece of cake and about our friends and about how having a cup of tea or coffee with somebody in a nice conversation can really just change the whole mood of the day. And I feel like if you find yourself frustrated sometimes throughout this journey, maybe remember this, like remember to just acknowledge the smaller things, and that will just put you in a better mood. And then you will get to your goal with no stress, feeling happy along the way, right? So I feel like Paul number 3, that's kind of the message that's coming through for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.